This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
I'm Javier Soto with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. 4 years after she was reported missing, the murder trial of Kiera Bergman has begun. There were years of delays due to COVID, new prosecutors assigned, and a judge even dismissing the case. However, today was jury selection. John Christopher Clark is charged with murder and evidence tampering in the death of his ex-girlfriend. 19-year-old Bergman disappeared from her West Phoenix apartment on August in 2018. Her body was found a month later in a remote part of the county. Today we spoke with Kiera's family after years of preparing for this day.
Pretty much every day. I don't think a day's gone by that I haven't thought about it. Every time I see her picture, every time I see her Justice for Kiera bracelet, every single day I've been waiting for this and thinking about it.
Opening statements are set to begin tomorrow, and the trial is set to last 4 to 6 weeks. Well, developing tonight, an investigation in Maricopa is underway after officers opened fire on a suspect Sunday night. Police tell us that suspect led them on a lengthy chase, and the driver then crashed into an SUV before taking off and crashing a second time. Officers opened fire on that suspect's vehicle. The suspect was taken to the hospital along with at least one person hurt in that first crash. A family is out of their home after it caught fire. You can see where that fire ripped through and destroyed the back of this home near 67th Avenue in Thomas. Nobody was hurt, but 7 people living in that house are now displaced. The fire spread to the home next door. No one was living there. Some good news, though. The dog made it out okay. Well, there's renewed hope. Phoenix Mercury star Brittney Griner could come home soon. Former UN Ambassador Bill Richardson, who is working to bring Griner home, says he thinks the prisoner swap will be 2 for 2 involving U.S. Marine Paul Whelan. But as negotiations continue, Griner's legal team is working on appealing her sentence, which could take months. Well, watching Washington, a sweeping bill to address a variety of issues, including climate change and prescription drug costs, is now one step closer to becoming law. Yesterday, the Inflation Reduction Act passed the Senate. The bill would make the largest climate investment in U.S. history, provide tax credits to buy electric vehicles. It'll also lower some health insurance premiums and allow Medicare to negotiate the price of some high-cost prescription drugs with pharmaceutical companies. The bill also caps the annual out-of-pocket cost for prescription drugs for seniors at $2,000. Now, Democrats say the provisions will be paid in part with revenue from a new 15% minimum tax on corporations with at least $1 billion in income.
I am confident the Inflation Reduction Act will endure as one of the defining legislative feats of the 21st century.
Some Democrats admit it will take time for the bill to have an impact on inflation, but Republicans, however, point out to an analysis by the University of Pennsylvania, which predicts the impact will be less than zero. The House is expected to pass the bill this week before it heads to the president's desk for signature. Well, Arizona has seen gas prices fall faster than most of the nation. AAA reports prices are down 21 cents over the past week, the third most in the U.S. Our average, $4.28 a gallon, is still above the national average. It's currently the 17th most expensive in the nation. Well, they are the MVTs, the most valuable teachers. Diamondbacks first baseman Christian Walker visited Carl Hayden High School to recognize teachers going that extra mile. He surprised computer science teacher Ken Whittle with a $1,000 grant for his classroom.
Being able to go out and purchase the technology for the kids to use, that's an awesome start. So the money really helps.
Now, as part of the D-backs Give Back to Education Week, providing 10 teachers with $1,000 for their classrooms.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens, tracking your forecast and an increased chance for storms as we head into tomorrow. That chance now up to 50% for afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. We still expect to hit the triple digits, but just briefly in the afternoon before those storm chances really ramp up and temperatures drop. So let me show you what Futurecast is depicting for tomorrow. Start the day pretty quiet. By noon, perhaps a few little spotty showers and thunderstorms developing here, but the better chance coming in the late afternoon hours. hours as storms move in from the east, moving east to west across the Phoenix metro area right through the late afternoon and early evening, which could potentially impact our commutes across the valley tomorrow. We'll also see storm chances stick to about 30 to 40% for the rest of the week. So it's looking like a pretty active monsoon storm week here in the valley. Highs in the low 100s and overnight lows each night in the 80s.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.